Hi people in Nebraska, today I'm going to do a small video on how it is possible to use PowerPoint and Access in real life. So first of all, I'm going to talk about PowerPoint. Everybody knows PowerPoint and it's basic, so let's pass to like animations and transitions. So what's fun about animations is that you can add them to pretty much anything in PowerPoint. For example, I can add an animation to this small title, my presentation, which will be this PowerPoint will be about a presentation, 10-minute long presentation in class. So I'm gonna do it with you to show you how we can use them. So can add animation to this title. Let's say fly in. You can see fly in effect option. We can add anything. So effect options. Uh, let's say it comes from the bottom left over here, and it takes 2 seconds to count. Okay. So now you can see that small Donald Trump picture over here in the square. We're gonna have a small animation, effect options, and an animation after it. So let's say I put the grow and shrink from the emphasis to Donald Trump. As you can see, it becomes bigger. But what's fun about effect options is that we can choose if it becomes bigger, horizontal, vertical, or both, or even the amount size it becomes bigger or smaller. So let's say huge. It becomes really huge. So we're gonna do after previous because we want it to appear after my presentation. As you can see, when we do after previous, it becomes after. We're gonna change the duration to 4.5 seconds, so it's more long for it to appear. And we're gonna add an animation also after it, which will be, let's say, fade. But we want it to appear after the last animation we put on it, so we're gonna do after previous. And the fade will last 1 second. Let's do a preview now of what will happen when I open the PowerPoint. As you can see, it becomes bigger and a fade appears. Another cool thing about PowerPoint is the transition. So as you can see here, I've already had animation and transitions to those three first slides. So I'm going to do one of the fourth slide. The thing cool about transition is that you can pretty much do anything you want. Let's say shape. Yeah, only the shade change, the random bars, or let's say fade. As you can see, first video doesn't change because I put first video as title in the other slide. So pretty much going to be only this picture that will have a transition. So let's say something cool about transition. Origami. Yeah, oh, that's pretty cool. So effect option, let's say he's flying to the left, and that the duration is 5 seconds. Well, that's pretty much cool. Another fun thing is that you can add sound to those transitions, but since this is going to be an oral presentation, I won't add sound to it because sound is disturbing when you present. And the last thing cool about PowerPoint is what I call the best thing. Um, as you can see over here, I had a picture. Let's say I delete it. We go in this in insert picture, and let's say I have the same picture again, but in the middle. Thing cool about PowerPoint is that it proposes you design ideas, which a lot of guy needs because we ain't got a lot of talent in design. Let's say. So pretty much it for PowerPoint. And now Access. Cool thing about Access is you can do whatever you want with statistics, table, forms, report, well, anything. So over here, I added, yes, over here I added statistics from my teacher's favorite hockey team, as people told me was the Edmonton Oilers. So Over here you can see all point, position, age, and everything. And for example, I had my teacher for it. Let's say his age is 42, position center, gameplay 5, points 4, minus plus 1. The fun thing is that I could create a form or a report. Let's say a report. I can say player, let's say gameplay, yeah, goals, assist, point, next, or yeah, and we add age, for example. What's cool about report is that you can choose whether you want to class it or sort it with what. So let's say age. We can see where the teacher is situated amongst the player of the Edmonton Oilers team. So as you can see, I put age ascending. So for example, Evan Bouchard is the youngest player of all. Go down, you go down, you go down. Let's say Forbes, who is 42 years old, he would be the oldest player in the Edmonton Oilers team. Also, cool thing about, let's see, close this, close. We could create query. So as you can see, you can add this. What's cool about a query is that, well, you gotta choose a table. So let's say I chose my Mountain Oilers statistic table. I can choose the player, the, let's say, plus minus, gameplay, and run. And I can see every player with only those columns instead of seeing all those and searching through them. So those were ways of using Access in PowerPoint in real life. Sorry the video isn't longer, but we only got to do 5 minutes. The rest is going to be presented in my 10-minute long presentation you can attend anytime next Tuesday at 2 p.m. Goodbye.